What I want to talk with you about a few things tonight, and then I want you to be thinking about those things that maybe I do not touch on or don't touch on as much as you'd like. Questions, love to have those, and we'll do our best to answer them. If we don't have the answer, we'll find someone else. So here are some of the things that we've been working on in this area. Roads, new water lines, just little improvements. And right here in Woodville, of course, we mentioned the school. We spent a lot of money, and we'll continue spending a lot of money because there are a lot of needs here. But the mayor is here, and we've spent a lot of money helping the mayor with the sewer system, just general things for the town. Now, when it comes to this center here, we've appropriated money every year since it started. In fact, the first money that I was so proud to get was $100,000 that we put in buying this old building. We actually didn't buy it. Bob Jones gave it to the community, but we had to spend a couple of $100,000 at that time to renovate it. And this is such an important historic building. It's so important for the identity of this community and just the history of our former Congressman Bob Jones, him having owned it, and he so proudly donated it to the town. And what you all have done with it and the library speaks so well. And of course, we do library money every year. We've got the librarian here, and whether it be that, whether it be street, whatever the city needs, we're always there, and there are plenty of needs in a small place like Woodville. I hope one day we'll be able to get a business or two in so you'll have some additional revenue, and we're going to be working on that. Of course, we not only did Woodville purchase a new land to expand the school, we did Skyline, we did Section, because in a generation, oftentimes it may be 50 years before you get an opportunity to buy land around the school. People will just own land, and when you get that opportunity, oftentimes the price is way more than it should be, but doesn't matter. This school was landlocked, Skyline was landlocked, and so was Section. So we were able, all in this past year, to buy some substantial land to help all of those out. Of course, trying to help the football programs and the basketball programs at both schools, substantial funding for PTO, and of course, always helping the volunteer fire departments. There's nothing in a community that's more important than preserving or helping the volunteer fire departments that may save our very home in time of disaster, fire, whatever. So we're very fortunate in fact that we've got great volunteer fire departments. Jimmy Russo here, I mean, he's been the backbone of the fire departments in this area, and continues to be so, giving of his time. He's been doing it for years and years. Many of the volunteers here are doing the same thing. You know, if they're going to give their time free, at least we can help them with some funding to keep the equipment, trucks, packs, etc. up. And every year, we do funding for our county parks. Wherever there's a park in this county, you can look, and whatever improvements are there, you can say the legislative delegation has done that. We've been doing it for years. We want to continue to do that. And of course, recruiting new jobs is a real important function. We've got to keep jobs in this county. So we just put a substantial money into those two plants, Johns Manville and KTNA. Johns Manville now is up to about 150 jobs. That's in the industrial park. They make an insulation. K&A is another plant up in the new industrial park.